right, so we just drove the bus back from the auction. This is a, hey Greg, this is a 2009 Chevrolet Express bus. It's a V8. We get more into the details of it, but what we're gonna do is convert it into an RV. And it's gonna be hopefully for two adults, myself and my wife and my two kids. So we're gonna do our best to convert it into something we can travel and live in. We'll see how it goes. So we're now looking at removing the seats, which is going to be the first step. So we're going to do a floor plan, but I think it'll be easier to actually draw it out and then tape it off once we get the seats out. So hopefully the seats will come out easy. We don't know, but the bolts look clean. The bus looks clean on the interior, and we'll see. So here's the inside of the bus. You can see it's obviously a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 window bus. Everything works great. Condition of the seats and the floor look to be in good shape. The ceiling, the roof looks in good shape. The air conditioning works, the lights work. The only thing that doesn't seem to be working is one rear tail light. Not a big deal. But yeah, you can see that this is the 2 seats, a small 2-seater, and this is a big 2-seater. But yeah, we're gonna just start taking these seats up. This is a view from the back to the front. But yeah, excited to start taking these seats out. I got one screw out. This came out pretty easy, but then as you can see here, these other ones, they just spin. So what I thought was gonna be hopefully an easy job, because these look like they were in good condition, not rusted or anything. So I don't know if you can make this out, but there's essentially a adjustable wrench in place that's held up by magnets, and these are pretty strong magnets that stick to anything metal, and obviously pretty strong. So I just put the wrench in place where I want it, because I'm a one-man crew here. So you can see this is hopefully gonna hold that nut in place, that bolt in place, and when I crank the top, it'll just stay there. Okay, we'll see. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Feels like it's holding. And what do you know? Let's see. Nope. I don't think it held. Just gotta go down and see. Nope, it actually looks like it is working, so I'm gonna keep going. And there you have it, people. All because of magnets. Okay, after a couple bolts, I realized the magnets maybe aren't the solution, so it was just taking a lot longer and the wrench was falling off. So I actually went out and bought some locking pliers just to grab the bolts beneath, and that should be a much better way to get the grip on the bolts so they don't spin on the top. So hey everybody, it's about halfway through the day, a couple hours in. The seat bolts were actually coming out pretty well. As you can see, I've gotten a lot messier since I started doing this. And you know, I've been under the bus a lot, unbolting screws with or applying the vice grips or the grip, the wrench to the bottom, and screwing out the top bolts. I got some knee pads, which are really helping my knees, which I recommend. Also, one big problem we're having is the biggest problem is the side bolts to the seats aren't coming out, so we have to get an angle grinder for that. And then also there's one part underneath the bus that I'm having a hard time accessing. So I was kind of perplexed as to what I was gonna do, and then I actually found this panel in the top, which is gonna allow me to access. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And so that just kind of pops off, or I screwed it off, and you can see that's giving me access to the underside of the bus to get these bolts off, and hopefully those will come off. But then as far as the side bolts to the seats, probably gonna have to use an angle grinder to get those off. Yay! Okay, wrapping it up. day 1. Got all the bolts out of the bottom of the seats except for one that I need to try to grind out, I guess. So I got a grinder to do that, and the grinder, I think the angle grinder fried, so I might need to go get a better angle grinder. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the progress. It was, all in probably about 5-6 hours worth of work. Had to make a couple runs to the hardware store to get some things, and it's gonna take a while, but getting the seats out, one thing I was able to discover was there's already looks like 3/4 inch plywood underneath the rubber, so that's actually good. And I was able to peek in the siding and check the insulation. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, so I actually might not take the metal siding off. I might just put wood over that, or some kind of other siding over it. So all in all, a good day. Day 1, we'll see how the rest of the days go, and hopefully, we'll make better progress as time goes on, and also could get completely frustrated and give up. But right now I'm feeling pretty good about the project and the bus, and I'm pretty stoked on it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll check in on another day, and hopefully get these seats out soon.